Hi everybody, how are you guys doing? I'm SS the Showstopper, and today is the 22nd of June 2024. However, I'm going to release this on the 23rd. Okay. Now you guys have heard about the whole entire saga that's between Spice and RT Boss, and we've seen wherein Spice in retaliation have went on her live, and she had played a video. This is of a vlogger by the name of Rapper Cropper. I've been on his live before. I like the guy, and he was playing a voice note of Momo, a sensation by the name of Momo, who have accused RT Boss of pedophilia and basically child sexual assault on a minor 15-year-old young boy at the time. And they were playing the voice note of someone questioning the young man about what took place then and stuff, and it went on and on and on and on. Now we have Dwey, who is Queenie's husband, have came forward and said that he's going to speak his part. He's saying that he was on a phone call when Momo, he's releasing it, that Momo set it up. The entire thing is staged to accuse RT Boss of child pedophilia. And at the same time, this is because Momo was dating Dwey, who is Queenie's husband. Guys, rabbit hole is a bit deep, but stay with me. Momo began dating Dwey, Queenie's husband, who is Dwey. They went on the fix. They were talking about the whole thing. They were this, that, parading. They're doing it for sensation and to make some money. But it didn't really work out. It went left instead of going right. But this is somebody's husband. What do you expect was going to happen? But anyways, they fell out, and RT Boss began questioning Momo and asking her at the time, are you really going to go with the woman husband and doing all of this type of foolishness and all of this and that? And she was saying that, it's real and this and that. And then RT Boss started, attacking her. He was basically, cursing her out and saying, she's stupid, she's calling herself throat goat, and she's this and that, and her vagina has led to the death of a few men and all of these type of things. So it was one thing after the other. In came Momo all of a sudden saying that RT Boss is a pedophile, and he have been accused of molesting a 15-year-old. And all of this. So it has been brewing. She said she reported it to the FBI. It goes on and on and on and on. She has been on about it. She haven't changed her statement according to her. She have went live. She have been speaking about this thing and have making it known. However, it didn't gain much traction, but it was still circulating in the social media space. Now we're back to Spice now, who has the fallout with RT Boss. Spice is the one that began playing it on her live of over 12,000 people. And so persons have seen it, persons have, adding their 2 cents. People who support Spice have been agreeing that, yes, RT Boss is in fact guilty of this whole ordeal. And so persons are saying that if he committed it, why haven't he been arrested? These are the blingonaires and these are the royal families who are agreeing with RT Boss and saying that this guy, he should be arrested, including myself, because I'm saying that if these allegations are in fact true, you cannot be hopping from one life to the other. You best report it and let an investigation be done and conducted. Don't mention it anymore, because if it's in fact true, what you're going to do, you're putting the alleged victim in a position to relive the trauma all over again. And so if it is in fact true, persons would want to not bring it up. Just allow them to speak. You record, you bring your evidence, whatever it is, to the police and let them do an investigation so arrest can be made. And this is how I put it. However, that's not how it's being done. Every time it's the same audio that's being replayed. And now RT Boss is angry because Spice decided to go on her live and have been accusing RT Boss of the pedophilia and saying that she wants to know who's going to sit with him, who's going to support him, if vloggers are going to still post him up and support him after hearing all of these kind of things and stuff. So it has been going on and on. So when Dwey decide that, no, this is how Dwey gets in. He decided that he's going to come out and speak that the whole entire thing was being staged. And it's because Momo was upset. She wanted to get at RT Boss. So she said she's going to hit him with this accusation. And, these are very damning. This is a very destructive accusation, because if it is in fact true, this can take down a person's entire career, ruin their reputation, imprisonment, all of these kind of things. If it's even not true, their reputation is still hanging on a balance. And so one is advised to be mindful if these accusations, are in fact true. You have to be mindful of how you're bringing it to social media. However, Dwey has decided that he's going to come forward and saying that it was all staged, it's not real, and this and that. He has been through his part with Miss Blinger and RT when they were coming at him because he was living his life and doing the whole controversy with him and Queenie and stuff like that. But he said that, at the end of the day, enough is enough. To tear down a man like that and saying that he's this and that without evidence, Momo is the one that's behind it. No sooner there comes a man who went on another live, and have been accusing Dwey, saying that him and Dwey were in a relationship 3 months. For 3 months, Dwey is a gay man. He has been with him for 3 months, and this is prior to Queenie meeting Dwey. So he was with him for some 5-6 years ago, and it was for 3 months. And it's going on and on and on. Now persons are questioning the individual, and his arguments seem inconsistent. I'm going to let you know how I get in this, guys. So just bear with me. His arguments seem inconsistent. So persons are on the live questioning it. People are agreeing, people are liking it, people are supporting it, people are saying that he's telling the truth. Those who are anti-RT, those who are pro-RT boss are saying that we need evidence. People who are splitting justice are saying that we need more concrete evidence, because accusing a man of being gay and saying that you were with him is also a strong allegation. And, Jamaica is a homophobic society, so you want to be careful. But not only that, we want concrete evidence in order to cement your argument for it to be spot on clean. And so persons are questioning him. He doesn't want to show his face on the live. People are speculating that it is someone from Trinidad. They have confirmed that it's not the individual from Trinidad. But at the same time, he doesn't want to show his face. He doesn't have an ID. People are asking for specific information, such as what had took place. Can you describe his genitals? Can you describe anything specific about him? So Dwey went on the live in the night and was questioning this individual and saying that you say you and I were together and I am gay. What is my name? What is my name? He said, your name is Dwey. Dwey saying that cannot be true because Queenie gave me the name Dwey. Nobody else gave me that name. Nobody was calling me Dwey prior to Queenie. So your argument is false and stuff like that. But they are saying that Dwey stole laptop from him some time ago, and I can if it's in fact true that he has stole a laptop, we can understand that. But stealing a laptop from someone, does that make the person gay? That's where we are trying to find out. If you are going to accuse a man that you were with him for 3 months, how do you not know his name? Persons are asking what's Dewey's name. What did you call him? These are questions that people are trying to find out, and he's unable to answer. I'm not concerned with him stuttering because he might be nervous or whatever. I'm just concerned with the inconsistencies. Now, today, I went back on the live. And this time I was in the box. And I was saying that, listen, I'm not saying that the guy is lying, or him or she, whatever pronoun they call themselves. I'm not saying that they're lying. I'm also not saying that they're telling the truth. What I'm saying is that there's inconsistency because you haven't come out and identify who you are, and you refuse to. But at the end of the day, you're coming out with an accusation on someone and you don't have any concrete evidence. People can't just take your word of mouth and say that, yes, it's true and we're running with it. Simply because you don't like the individual, or simply because the individual moves shaky to you, you are going to jump and believe it. It doesn't work like that. And oftentimes Jamaicans have a tendency to put pedophilia, being a rapist, being an informer, and being gay on an individual because they want one of them to stick, because it's a character assassination. Without proof, these are the things that people do in order to assassinate their character, ruin them. You understand? And so the public will lose all respect for them in the Jamaican space. And I say we need to stop doing that. And someone went in the box and she just came at me saying that I am being biased. I am one-sided. I am biased. So I'm saying, what is your take on it? Because the only thing that you seem to be doing is inserting adjectives on me. You aren't attacking the point. You aren't countering my argument. You are just inserting adjectives and you're taking personal jabs at me. She's only saying that I'm biased and I'm one-sided because I've been on RT Live. I've been over here and over there and I'm taking up. I said, hold on, am I not free to exercise my liberty as to which live I want to be on? I am a full-grown adult. I pay tax like anybody else. I do not live free. So I am within my right to go on whichever life I'm most comfortable with and voice my opinion. And she's calling me down. She's going at me. She's coming. And I'm like, I don't get it, because you are just saying something that has no evidence. She's saying that the Dowey wife, who is Queenie, have said that, you know, she gave him the butt lick and all this type of foolishness, and you as a straight woman, you see that again. I'm like, your personal life has nothing to do with an accusation that's being made on an individual. Whether you like it or you don't like it, that is your life. You cannot take your personal life and insert it in someone else's relationship and use that to attack them and accuse them of something without any concrete evidence. Thankfully, there were intelligent people who were on the live who actually agreed with me, or not necessarily agree, but saw my point as to what I was trying to imply. I was alluding to the fact that Jamaicans, and I have to say Jamaican because it's a Jamaican topic and we're Jamaicans and we have to speak on the ills that are in society. Jamaicans tend to want to put gay, homosexual, batman, whatever connotation you use to describe these type of people, on them, informer, rapist, pedophilia, on people without concrete evidence, simply because you don't like the person. And we have to stop doing it. And that's what I'm trying to say. And persons ask her, how would you feel if somebody accused you of something that you don't know, that you know nothing of? I'm sorry. There's no concrete evidence, but yet persons are running with it to believe that you are in fact guilty. How would you feel about that? And I said, you can't ask her that, because they don't think like that. They don't think critical. As long as they're not in the hot seat, yes, that person is guilty and they should be attacked. They should be sent to the guillotine. That's how a lot of people function. They cannot put themselves in someone else's shoe because they're myopic. You understand? They look through things from one eye. They're bigot. They don't see the broader picture. A lot of people tend to think Jamaica is the world and the world is Jamaica. No, it's a big wide world out there, and you cannot take personal jobs or insert your personal life in other people's relationship and use it to attack them. It doesn't work like that in the wider world. And that's the point I was trying to make. So I'm being attacked simply because a man is accused of being homosexual and of being in a homosexual relationship for 3 months with no concrete evidence. And I'm saying that I'm not saying that the guy is lying, but I'm not saying that he's telling the truth either. His argument is very inconsistent. And with inconsistencies, they're most likely going to throw it out if it was in a court of law, because you can't just jump up and accuse someone and say, oh yeah, I'm a batman, and that. What's the evidence? What's the evidence to point the individual to such? Simply because you don't like him. And this is what people do in Jamaica. This is what people do at all times in Jamaica. I'm not saying the guy isn't gay. I'm not saying that he isn't bisexual or whatever. All I'm saying is that without concrete evidence, for you to accuse someone of being in a relationship with you for 3 months, you not knowing their name, what do you call them, all of that good stuff, you can't say for sure what you call the person. You can't speak on anything other than the fact that you were in it for 3 months. And you're expecting well-thinking people to believe this. And this is all coming from a fallout between Spice and RT Boss. So you see how deep the rabbit hole is? Someone came and decided that, who is Dwey, decided that he's going to speak on it and say that it is false, that pedophilia argument of a 15-year-old is false, that there is being made on RT Boss. Suddenly turn on Dwey to say that Dwey is gay. This man from nowhere came out and said that Dwey is gay. He was with him for 3 months. So if someone else, if another male who is known come out now and say that it's also a lie, they're also going to say that he's a rapist too, or he's a gay man. This is what they do. This is what they do, and I speak about it, that Jamaican women tend to have a tendency also to go ahead and ostracize and attack the character of a lot of Jamaican men without solid evidence, simply because they are upset. Simply because they're upset, and you cannot do that. Social media is also a space that can go deadly. Facebook used to be known for doing this type of things. People were on Facebook all the time attacking people, accusing them of all sorts of things. And what you saw happening later down in life, you saw a lot of senseless killing taking place on Facebook Live because of these same accusations. You are ruining people's lives. I think RT Boss and Spice, whatever beef or issue that they have, they need to settle it off social media space. However, they both live for it. I say RT Boss is the male version of Spice and Spice is the female version of RT Boss. In the space that they like the limelight, they like the clout and stuff like that. Because I can't see how Spice could have left an argument for so long, ignored an individual for so long, and brought back a song like this and injecting so many people in it and expect them not to say anything simply because you didn't call a name. These are the things that people are speaking of. These are the things that people are speaking about. And for persons to come out and be saying that she didn't call a name, that's a defense argument. It shows that you people are stupid, immature in the mind. You're not thinking clearly. Because if you're a well-thinking individual, clearly, you would know that there's something not right about this thing. A person have their right. She's free to put out any song that she wishes to. But you have to expect persons to attack back. You have to expect that person. Not everybody's going to play defense. Some people are going to attack back. And that's just the harsh reality. There are people who will attack back. You understand? And I know that Spice like it, but guess what? The controversy is overriding the song. And that's where it's at. The controversy right now is overriding the song. It's overriding the song. And I said it that if this is what you're going to have to do in order to reach to the top or stay up there, it is showing that there's much creativity. You have the talent. We aren't going to take that from you. But it shows that there's there's no form of creativity whatsoever. No form of creativity whatsoever to use, Spice. And it's sad. Because I was, like I said, at all times, I was one of the first persons who are always in support of you. This doesn't look good. You are making a lot of people who were looking questionable look very good right now in dancehall. A lot of people were looking questionable. And a lot of people weren't supporting. People are actually starting to support them. You're making a lot of people who people did not support are getting so much support right now. Because you can't possibly think that you're going to put out a song digging up old bones and then persons who knew they were around you in that time and space shouldn't say anything because you didn't mention their name. I don't know how you function. I know your supporters function, Spice, but I don't know. And this is going too far. All I know is that there's going to be an arrest. It looks like it's going to lead to an arrest because there's too much things that is taking place. Too much things that are taking place. It is very discombobulated and it's just confusing. It's confusing and it's very disastrous. It's very disastrous. It's not making anybody look good and you guys need to stop. You guys need to stop. And the persons who are supporting and pushing fire to fury, you guys need to stop. You guys need to stop. You're full-grown men, full-grown women. You guys need to stop and look at the bigger picture. So I'm saying that she's going to drop part 2. If you wish to drop 2, 3, or 4, that's your business. But expect a backlash when you do it. And it might take away from the song. It's going to take away from the spirit of the song. Which means it's not working out for your advantage. It only appears that way. But it's shortening the lifespan of the actual song. And that's where it's at. You sing about taking people, man. So I'm shocked you're on Dish Nation and saying that all the things that have happened to you in your life, people were sleeping with your man. You sing a song promoting it. So what's the issue? What is the issue somebody sleeping with your man if that's what you're promoting? If you're promoting something like that, if anybody should sit it out, it's you. If anybody who should take a back seat on it, it would be you. Because you promoted it. You promote it. Nobody else. So you have absolutely nobody to blame except yourself. There needs to be some sort of maturity, class, integrity, human decency that should center around a person. Not because you're a dancehall artist, it means that you must be vulgar and nasty, or you must be this, or you must be that. And people are going to say that, okay, I'm coming at Spice, I'm coming at this. The same way how you guys wrong Queen Ifrica for coming at Mackerel the way she did, and for what she said about Shensia. It's the same way persons are going to come at Spice, because to whom much is given, much is expected. To whom much is given, much is expected. She's in a bigger position, a bigger seat than anybody else. And you're going to lose the crown. You're going to lose the Queen of Dancehall crown. You're going to lose it. You're going to be one of the first female to lose the crown so fast. You're going to lose that crown, Spice, if you continue. You're going to lose it. And it's going to be a disgraceful loss. It's not going to be something glamorous, something beautiful for you. Stop allowing people to push you down a dark alley. Stop allowing people to push you down a dark alley. Always be above the situation. It seems as if when someone says something to you or about you, you must have the last word, and you must have the last word in a disrespectful, distasteful, and disgraceful manner at all times. It can't be a sit down where you are explaining yourself, or you are explaining what happened between you or between two or among many. It must be done in a disgraceful manner at all times. Why is that so? Why is that so? It's showing that there isn't much intelligence to you. And it's already put in a dark cloud and dancehall. Make people wondering what's the purpose of dancehall. Because all it does is talk about female degradation, overly sexual image, degrading females and empowering them to be proud of their own self-degradation. You understand? And violence at that. Serial killing, psychopathic tendencies, psychotic I should say. That's what the dancehall is all about. That's what it's all about. Psychotic behavior. Being paraded around in the black community as something glamorous, enticing, fantastic, enchanting. Come on now. You're a big woman, Spice. Put away foolish and childish things. Put away foolish and childish things. You were ignoring RT Boss for so long, and you put out this song. If you get a bag, you should have just ignored it and just do your interview and talk about the song and say it's about me. Then you would have looked graceful. Then it would have been a beautiful picture. The controversy come out and Danger is adding this and that and all the. You should just leave them, let them talk and let the song work itself. But you're going back and forth. Me never did it, me never in the room, me never this and that and a phone no business, and who said this and who said that, and all of this, and then you're getting pretty done to disgrace people. Go suck them underneath, suck out you, thinking underneath, ugly donkey, this. You understand what I'm trying to say? That is unbecoming. And so many young girls are looking up to you. So many females who want to pursue music, looking to you. They're going to believe that that's the way to go. No matter the crown, you're not comfortable. No matter the crown and the chair you sit in, you are not comfortable. You are not comfortable. You don't seem to be happy. You're not comfortable. You're not comfortable, Spice. How can you be the queen of dancehall? The queen of dancehall, touring the world, putting out your music, this and that, and then you're reducing yourself to squabbles, to reacting. You're reacting at all time, not responding. You're reacting to everything somebody says, to everything, just about everybody, and then you're getting pretty done. A deep, dark individual, dark midnight club individual to come out and just suck out and dig out and dive up in your, choke off in your thinking underneath, overneath, mouth thing, yeah, arm thing. What the hell? What the hell? They're going to give the crown to the Korean. The crown is going to go to the Korean. The Korean is going to get the crown. Because as bad as thing is, she look graceful right now. As bad as thing is, the Korean look graceful right now. What are you going to say when more of the Korean look-alike come out in dancehall, changing the face and imagery of dancehall? What are you going to say? Because I'm sure they're right now, as we speak, they're looking for a look-alike to come out and represent with the talent to say that they're pursuing dancehall artists just so they can put them up there too. I promise you right now, they are looking for that. They are looking for that. Then you're speaking on Vegas and saying that Vegas didn't put out the song at that time, Spice. Fact check. Your people need to fact check. The same way you didn't call any name. Macka Diamond didn't call any name either, you know. Macka Diamond only said she's a trendsetter. And your people post up Macka Diamond and start attacking her. And then you get pretty done in the mix. Then you start to say dirty Macka Diamond, more think, and have to take out false seed. All of us, mother and grandmother, were dentures. All of us, grandparents were dentures. So people insult, veneer is the new denture. In case y'all didn't know, veneers are the new dentures right now. In case you guys don't know. So I don't see what is the issue. What is the issue? A full-grown woman, this is what you're reducing yourself to, a market vendor. I can't tell the difference between Spice and a fishmonger. And I'm not disrespecting fishmonger, but they have to be loud because they're trying to solicit customers. You understand? So I can't tell the difference between a queen of dancehall touring the entire world, sitting on so many platforms to represent yourself as an accomplished woman, a successful woman. But at the end of the day, you're a market vendor just the same. You're a igla. Or a low vibration woman. I don't care about any skin tone. I don't care. It's making you look very ugly. Very ugly. Very, very ugly. It's making you look very ugly. This is not the person that I started supporting. And for those who don't believe, you all can scroll right through on my YouTube channel and point out a video where I have ever came at Spice. There was always a support. From the first video to her doing the Amber Rose show, I was always in support. When I spoke even about people over on Facebook years ago. Troubles, a page named Troubles used to go in on Spice and talk about her skin tone. And I used to go at them. In support of Spice. I just attacked Jamaica Young Police channel because he was talking about Spice. So I know I was always in support of this woman. I was always in support of her. People are looking for your growth, not just financial growth. Money do not buy class. Money do not take you through the world. Money do not take you through the world. You need money, but money alone can't do it because there are establishments that will tell you they do not want your business, no matter how rich you are. And you can get there, but good luck getting the respect. The respect is even more important. And for those who are out there saying that they don't care, you can go on the internet and you can say anything that you want about people. You can disgrace people all you want. But just remember that you're doing it to your own self because you are showing the world who you really are and what you represent. That's what you are showing the world. And there are certain things that cannot be erased. Cannot be erased from the social media space. People remember faces. People remember who you are. You have to be careful. You can't be too reachable, Spice. Queen of dancehall, you should have got. I thought you'd have trolled. Do like Shensia. Troll and sit in a chair. You pull your queen chair and your crown and said, yes, I put out the song. Yes. What's in name? 2085. Yes, 2085. That's it. 2085, the queen of dancehall is back. Nice. And you're in your blue, your hair, everything just as how you look. Crown, yeah. 2085, yes, keep talking. That's what you should have done. You troll. And you do it strategically. But no, what you did, you reduce yourself. And you start answering it's not just about RT Boss, you start answering everybody. And you get pretty done. You're going into a pit to get an individual. You're going into a pit to get a beast to be your mouthpiece. To get a two-legged dog to be your mouthpiece on social media. That's what you did. You couldn't find our Lisa Hanna representative to talk for you. You couldn't find someone like Lisa Hanna to speak on your behalf. You went into a pit and got a two-legged beast walking upright to be your mouthpiece. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. God bless you.